I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So before we get into the actual yoga practice, there are a few things I would like to address. First of all, I'm going to start by answering the question, what is yoga? The word yoga is derived from a Sanskrit root yuj. It means to join, to bind, or to yoke. It also means union or communion. It is when the mind, the body, and the soul work together to form or to yoke the will of God. When the mind, the body, and soul come together and work together harmoniously. There are different types of yoga. There are about 11 if I remember correctly. I am only going to name 6. We have Yin Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Hot Yoga, Bikram Yoga, Iyengar Yoga, and Prenatal Yoga. Personally, I do Iyengar Yoga. Iyengar Yoga was founded by BKS Iyengar. I chose this specific type of yoga because it focuses on alignment and detailed and precise movements. This type of yoga poses are held for a long time so that small adjustments can be made. And this type of yoga is good for people with injuries because the movements are very slow and it is very methodic. Guys, as I mentioned in my first video, yoga has a lot of great health benefits. It improves one's flexibility, it helps one manage stress, it protects the spine, it builds bone strength, it increases blood flow, and so much more. The fourth point that I really wanted to make is that of flexibility and strength. Flexibility and strength are not prerequisites for yoga. So you do not have to be flexible before you start, or you do not have to be strong before you start. These are things that you gain as you practice over time. So it's okay that you cannot touch your toes right now. That's completely fine. You will be able to get to that point as you learn and as you practice. The other thing that I really wanted to talk about is comparison. Our bodies are made differently, and therefore they adjust to things and they pick things up differently. So you need not beat yourself up if someone is progressing a lot faster than you are. That is just how his or her body works. It's okay though to look at someone and say to yourself, that is where I want to be after however long, but it should never be used as a form of comparison or as a way to beat yourself up. It should rather be used as a form of inspiration. The most important part of this video is how to get started. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. When I started doing yoga, I didn't even have a yoga mat. So I used to practice on the floor. I just found one space in the house where the floor wasn't very slippery because you don't want to go flying across the room. So I chose a space where the floor wasn't very slippery so I could have some kind of grip. And so I hope if you guys do not have yoga mats yet, you will be careful. You will find a surface where you can have some kind of grip as well, so you do not hurt yourself and you do not get injured. And if you already have a yoga mat, that's really great because it will be so helpful throughout the process. And if you don't have a yoga mat, please do invest in one because it will just make the whole learning process a lot easier. And lastly, guys, I just wanted to tell you to embrace the journey. Just open yourself up to learning, open yourself up to the lessons, because there are so many lessons that yoga teaches us, so many lessons that can be applied off the mat. So I hope you guys will just have fun, enjoy yourselves, enjoy this period where you learn more about yourself, where you learn more about your bodies. And it is so important to listen to your body. When your body is telling you that it can't get to a specific pose, it can't get into a specific pose at a specific time, then that is completely fine. You should just rest. And if it's telling you that it's ready, then you should also listen. So this whole journey is about learning more about yourself and learning more about your body, and just having a relationship with your body that I think most people do not have. It opens up so many doors, it teaches you so many lessons. So I hope you guys will go on this journey with me, and on my next video we will be starting with the beginner poses. So thank you so much guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.